Okay, so first of all, negative x is only negative if x itself is positive. So if x is, for instance, 6, then negative x is negative 6. If x, for instance, is negative 5, then negative x is really negative 5, which is 5, right? So negative x isn't necessarily negative. It's only negative if x itself is positive. Okay, to graph this, I put it into my calculator for one. Okay. Y is equal to the square root of negative x, and I hit graph, and I got that. It looks exactly like the square root of x graph, but going the other way, which sort of makes sense, because the square root of x graph, only makes sense for positive numbers. So this graph must only make sense for negative numbers, because if you put in a positive number for x, you're going to get a negative number underneath the square root. So it's sort of like the mirror image of the square root of x. I just went to the table and found some values that were going to work. I think I started down here at 0. Anything in the positive is an error, which makes sense. 0 works, so I put 0, 0. Negative 1 works, negative 1, 1. Negative 4, 2. And negative 9, 3. I stopped there. It looks just like that. The domain is all the numbers you can put in for x. So that's any number less than or equal to 0. So like from here over. And the range is any value you can get out. So you can get out 0, you can get out like 0.5, you can get out 1, you can get out 2, you can get out 3, you can get out 2.5, you can get out 1,000,000. So anything bigger than 0. That's the range.